Hi, I'd like to welcome everybody from Miss Holden's grade 5 class in Rainbow Lake. I'd like to welcome you to Moncton, New Brunswick at Tony's Bistro and Patisserie. Today we're just going to talk about fractions, divisions, what we have to use here in our bakery for cutting pies in half, sometimes pies in eighths, and just cutting pieces. So first of all, I'd like to start off with our chicken pot pie, which we make here. And this one we cut in a quarter. A quarter, of course, is into 4. So we got one whole pie here. And we're just gonna cut it. First, what we do is cut it right down the middle. Cut it right down the middle. We know we gotta cut it in exactly half. To cut it in a quarter, we cut it that half in half again. This is a very popular seller here at Tony's Bistro. Of course, we make the filling, we make the pie, we make it all here. And we got 1/4 of a piece right here. Beautiful, delicious chicken pot pie with potatoes, carrots, and onions, and big chunks of chicken. Okay, so that's our quarter. 1/4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the serving size of our chicken pot pie. Moving down here, we have our lovely sugar pie. Our sugar pie, because we sell it per piece, we cut it in 1/6 of a pie. We sell it for a certain amount of money, so it's important that our sizes are all the same size. So instead of cutting it in 1/8 or 10, we cut it in 1/6 every day. So how to cut it in 6 is, first thing we do is we go down the middle of the pie. Now we don't go half this one, because then we'll be going 1/4. We want to go 1/3 of a half. So we go basically around here. I'm just going to check. I'm just going to make a little mark. I turn it over here. I'll make another little mark before I cut it. I want to make sure that they're all the same size pieces. Okay, we look pretty good. So we cut this one. We cut it down. We turn our cake circle around, and we'll give it another cut. And here you will see 6 pretty evenly pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1/6 of a pie is 1 piece. Delicious sugar pie. There we go. And these cookies right here are for you guys after, okay? Now this one here, we have our quiche. Quiche is kind of like it's like a savory custard with tomatoes and onions and mushrooms in it, and you eat it for lunch. Usually you eat it with salad or a soup, but it's not a sweet, so it's not a dessert, it's a savory. Okay, so this one we're going to cut in 1/8. 1/8 again is right down the middle. We turn it. We cut it in half again. So if you notice, it's just like at the beginning. We got 1/4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to cut it again. And again. Line it all up so we get our straight cuts. Here we go. Here's 1/2, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The other half, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1/8. That's 1/8. Okay, now we come to our famous pecan pie. What am I going to cut this one in? Okay, I'll cut this one in we'll cut this one in 12. Here we have a cutter that we can divide it for cakes or pies, and it has 1/12 on it right here. 12 portions in a pie. Now if I use the other side, I can go 16 portions. You'll see the plastic is all cut out, all ready for me, into portion size. Okay, so this one we're going to cut in 12. So I have the 12 facing towards me, and that will give me a mark of 12 on the pies. So I'm just going to mark it gently. It works really good for cakes, but pies you can see a little mark right in here. That's where we're going to go. So I'm going to change my knife here. Again, quarters. And because this one's got pecans in it, it's a little squishy, I'm going to take the 1/4 out and cut it in 3. Put that back together. And I'm just going to get that phone and put it on hold. So we'll take this out, the next portion. We're going to cut this one as 3 as well. It's a little softer, but that's just the nature of a pecan pie. Put it right back in again. And the last 1/4. So we take 1 portion, 2, 3 portions. Now we count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 portions. There we go. That's portioned a cake into a 1/4, a 1/6, an 1/8, and a 1/12. Now sometimes when we do recipes, we need a half a recipe, a 1/4 of a recipe, or double the recipe. If you're doing measurement, this one here is 8 cups. 8 cups of water. Sometimes we only need a half a recipe. So if it's calling for 8 cups of a liquid, half of that would be 4 cups. So we'll take a measurement with 4 cups. And you pour it all over your table. And there we go, I got 4 cups. That's the same thing if you're doing it with milk. Milk, molasses, or anything with flour, any of the dry ingredients, that's half the recipe. Okay? Vice versa, if you want to do double the recipe, so if it's something that's calling for 8 cups, you go 12 or 16 cups. Same thing with flour, double the recipe. Now if you're going to take a 1/4 of the recipe, you would go 25% of the recipe, which would you divide it by 4. So if your recipe is calling for, we use metric here, 800 grams, you divide it by 4, we'll give you 200 grams. So that's weight and measurement, the same thing. And like I say, my last question for you guys is the glass half full or half empty? I'll leave that with you guys. I hope you enjoy these beautiful Christmas cookies.